Ladies and gentlemen, we have just hit 1,000 subscribers. And not only on just one YouTube channel, but two different YouTube channels, both with completely different niches and viewer bases. What's going on here? Of course, I'm making this video just to thank you guys so much for all the recent love and support. I truly do appreciate it. It seriously takes a character and just an incredible person to sit here and watch my stupid ass gaming YouTube videos. Especially with how small I am, I think it's seriously just the fact that there's genuinely people out there who care, genuinely people out there who watch my stuff, comment on my stuff, give me feedback, like on my latest Ark Survival Evolved series. There's tons of people on that series right now who are giving me tips, actively watching me play this freaking game, and like spending time out of their busy lives to watch me. I think that is an absolutely insane concept, and I seriously cannot thank you guys enough for just that amount of dedication, because believe me, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, I don't think I could do it. The only smaller YouTubers I watch, like seriously watch, are the people I know, like other people in my niche that I know. I'll watch them, but to just scroll through YouTube, find some random ass dude such as myself playing video games and just sit here and genuinely watch it is seriously, like, it's a crazy concept to me to think that there's genuinely people out there who are like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all of the love and support. I seriously appreciate it. There's a few things I wanted to talk about in today's video. I'm going to try and make this video as quick and short as I possibly can because I don't want this to drag on for too long. It's just a quick little video here to talk about a couple of things. I'm not gonna lie, I did slap some ads on those videos. So if you're watching some of my videos now and you might see some ads pop up on them, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I did slap some ads on them. So shit, enjoy your 30-second unskippable ads, guys. You're welcome. I'm just playing, but I did add some ads. So shit, if you want to support me, you know what I'm saying, watch them ads. I actually tried to film this last night, but I really couldn't. I couldn't get my thoughts together. I think today I finally got my thoughts together, everything I need to say, everything I want to say. First things first, I started this YouTube channel. Actually, I don't fucking know when I started this YouTube channel. Hold on. I started this channel January 24th of 2022. But like I said, do not let that fool you, because I have been doing YouTube for over 7 years, almost 8 years at this point. As crazy that sounds, I seriously have been doing this shit for a long time. This is my second channel. Really started making YouTube videos. August 9th, 2016 was my first ever YouTube video that's on this platform to this day that you can go back and watch. But the progress I've made on this channel specifically has been greater than anything I've done on YouTube thus far. Of course, in the whole grand scheme of things, 1,000 subscribers really isn't, you know, the biggest deal in the world. There's people out there with hundreds times that amount, 200 times that amount, 1,000,000 times that amount, literally. I'm not going to sit here and just act like I just took over the world, because I didn't. But it's still a pretty cool accomplishment to be able to have 1,000 subscribers on 2 YouTube channels. Like, that's pretty cool. Those of you who might be new here, or those of you who are just very, very new, who are just, you know, joining in maybe for the last couple of days, I'm Joe. I am a variety gaming YouTuber who pretty much plays whatever game I feel like it, and that's basically the best way to summarize myself. I curse a lot in my videos, I make a lot of jokes, but I'm a very positive person. I have some positive vibes and energy. And the crazy thing is, man, like, it has not been an easy year for me. I don't like to repeat myself, but at the same time, I want to dedicate a part of this video to kind of talking about some people who are very important in my life, who are no longer in my life. Earlier this year was by far some of the worst couple of months, mentally, physically, just in general, I've ever had to withstand and go through in my entire life, period. Like, seriously, I know I talked about this in a previous video, but it was fucking brutal, man. I'm not gonna lie, it was brutal. So to be at this position that I'm in now is, it's a great feeling. I'm not gonna lie, it's a great. You always got to take the successes, the small victories, and just whatever, the positivity out of anything that comes in your life, whether it be positive or negative. So this right here is pretty much all that's happened this year, and this is what keeps me going. I figured I would kind of dedicate a part of this video talking about those people in my life, as well as kind of a little bit more an in-depth explanation to all of them, because I feel like they kind of deserve it. Because at the end of the day, this video isn't really my victory, my success. It's more so everybody's success. Everybody who's been here, everybody's been a part of my life, basically. My uncle, who died February of this year, was someone who, easily the funniest person I've ever met in my entire life. He was just a character. I mean, he was the funniest person. Always telling funny-ass stories, always had something new on his mind, always had something fresh. He was always struggling. He was always physically struggling, mentally struggling. Being in his position, I couldn't imagine being in such a position as he was in and still being as, you know, cheery and bright as he was. Of course, I'm going to keep stuff private and stuff like that. I'm just talking in a very broad sense of terms. He struggled with a lot of health issues and a lot of stuff physically, which of course is going to get to you mentally, because that's just how it is. Despite that, he still had a smile on his face. He was still telling bright and positive stories. He still made people around him laugh. Even if he himself wasn't really feeling the best, he made others feel better. There's one thing I learned from my uncle is the fact that no matter what situation you're in, no matter how difficult things get, no matter how hard things get, no matter how sad you are, no matter how happy you are, it pays absolutely no price to make others around you happier and just share positivity and good vibes to others. And I think that's where I get my positivity from in my videos. Of course, I joke around a lot, don't get me wrong. Maybe that's where I get that from too, but I'm a very positive person, and there's one thing I learned from him is the fact that no matter what situation you're in, there's always a chance to smile. There's always a chance to make others happy around you despite what you may be going through, because it, like I said, it costs nothing. My father died in March, and of course that was probably one of the biggest things that I've ever had to go through in my life, because my father, of course, I mean, he's my father. He's, you know, losing a parent is something I don't wish upon anybody out there, including my greatest enemies, which I have none, but still, losing a parent of any kind is always some of the hardest things you can go through mentally. It seriously is. It's gut-wrenching, and it's mentally taxing on you. It really is. My father was not quite possibly, he was the hardest working man this world will ever see in the history of mankind. He seriously, what he did for us, for my family, and for everyone around him were truly incredible. He worked his ass off. He was the hardest working man. He did not give up. He had so much effort, talent, passion, and just drive to do what he did. His discipline was unlike anything else. It's something that I strive to even come a fraction close to at some point in my life. That's something I truly aspire to be and hope to at some point become. I'm not there yet, believe me. Every single morning, he'd be up at 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m., 5 a.m. He'd come back on days of working hard-ass hours, labor, constantly throughout the day, hot-ass days, in jeans. He always wore jeans. I don't know why, but he always wore jeans. You would never see him in shorts. Maybe once per year, but that was about it. And he would literally be working from 5 a.m., 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. on early days. Those are on early, shorter days. He'd come back home sometimes at about 8 p.m. He'd come home, he'd eat dinner with us, and he'd just go back to bed and get ready for another 12-hour work shift, another 12-hour work day. He built pools, he did construction, but the thing is, he didn't have a team with him. He rarely ever had people to help him. He was always doing it by himself. He always had just him and himself. And if there's one thing I've learned from him, we ourselves are capable of some crazy, crazy things. He taught me to never give up. He taught me to just keep going, keep pushing, and just keep working your ass off, because he paid the ultimate sacrifice for me to be where I am today. And I seriously cannot thank him enough for what he did for me and what he did to just put myself in the position that I am today and be able to better myself and learn from his mistakes too. Learn from his mistakes and just be a better man. Then late in April was my grandfather. Instead of this being something that kind of came out of nowhere and just really bit you in the back, this was more something that was honestly a little bit of ambition that I had after he had passed. I think that's what really sparked my ambition, my motivation, and my drive to just try and be my best self going into the rest of the year. You know, it's a lot easier when you start thinking about everything you're gonna say, but I'm not gonna lie, being here on camera, it's kind of difficult, like trying to remember everything I'm trying to say. So I'm sure there's gonna be some things I'm gonna think of after I'm done editing this video where I'm just like, damn, I should have mentioned that. But I think hopefully you guys at least understand the message and thing I'm trying to portray. So yeah, that's this portion of the video done. I figured I'd just dedicate that to that section right there while I still had you guys' attention. Yeah, now moving on to sort of the future on this channel and what I hope to see and what I hope to do. I started this channel and I started doing YouTube in general as a whole for fun. Of course, to this day, that is why I do this, and I'm still going to continue to do this. I seriously don't know where I'd be without YouTube. As stupid as that sounds, I seriously don't know where the fuck I'd be without YouTube. Like, this is something that I genuinely think about constantly. It's something I'm genuinely trying to do. It's what keeps me moving. It seriously is. It's what keeps me going. So yeah, of course, we're going to continue to play Ark Survival Evolved for pretty much as long as you guys want to. And that's the thing is, it's sort of a blessing and a curse in disguise at the same time, because it's like, I'm seriously appreciative and grateful and thankful for each and every one of you guys for being here and watching that series and stuff like that. But at the same time, you know, I'm a variety YouTuber, so it's almost like it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I don't want this to come up as me complaining. That's by far what I'm fucking doing. But as a variety YouTuber, sometimes you get these videos that just pop off and you're just like, well, I gotta do more of this now. And so you continue to do more and people want to see more, but then the problem is they don't really care about your other shit. And like, look, I get it. Like I said, I'm not complaining. But there's a lot of people who will come onto this channel and they'll see me play a game. They'll be like, oh, I'd like to see more of this. I do more of it. And then it's like, I post other shit and it kind of just doesn't do as well. So Like I said, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. It's just kind of the truth. A lot of people come here for certain things, and then they kind of don't stay for others. To everybody out there who stays just for whatever the hell I play, you don't care what it is that I play, you just want to see me play video games. First off, why are you wasting your time doing that? And second off, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, like it's seriously a blessing and curse in disguise. There's a few series that I've yet to finish on this channel that I said that I was going to. Of course, we have Rain Code, we have Persona 5 Royal, and we have The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We're going to be finishing out The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. If you guys want to see more of Persona 5 Royal, if you seriously want to see more of that, I'll probably continue to do that. The thing is, I've gotten so far into that game to the point where I feel like if I didn't finish it, I would almost be doing a misservice to you guys. Like, I feel like I kind of need to finish that game because of how far I've gotten into it. So I think I might just end up finishing that one anyways. I might try and make like extremely long filming sessions and just edit them down a shit ton into like one video. So I might make like, I don't know if you guys get what I'm trying to say here, but like I might do this thing where I film like, let's say 4 filming sessions worth of Persona videos and then edit it all down into one video, which is going to be a nightmare to edit, but I might be able to do that just to finish up the series a little bit faster. As far as Tears of the Kingdom goes, we're going to finish it up as soon as we possibly can. That's something I definitely do plan on finishing. Of course, we started that. We're going to finish that one. And as far as Rain Code goes, that's a game that not many of you guys even know of. It's a great game, actually. Like, I'm really enjoying it. And I'd highly recommend at least giving it a chance, maybe watching episode 1, see if you might like it, because it is a great game. It's actually, I am enjoying playing it, but I don't think people are really enjoying watching it so much. Of course, give it a chance, maybe you might enjoy it. But that's a game I have yet to decide if I'm going to finish that game or not. Let me know, of course, if you guys want to see me finish that game. I don't really know how that's gonna, because at this point in time, now that I at least have a viewer base, even as small as it is, I still have some people out there, and I still have a viewer base out there that genuinely feels worth, you know, uploading high quality, consistent videos for. And the last thing I want to do is sort of put this channel in more jeopardy. I don't want to be any more detrimental to this channel than I need to be. I want to start to get a little bit more serious into this. Of course, I feel like sometimes getting serious into YouTube, especially as a small creator, is just hurts channels, because people start doing this shit for money. They start doing it, you know, for other reasons, for other ulterior motives. But like me, I still have the same motive. I just want to fucking play video games and laugh at them and just share them on the internet, because that's just kind of who I am. Capture moments, create memories, you know what I'm saying? You know where I get it from. So it's like, I don't want to start posting content though, now that I've got 1,000 subscribers. I don't want to continue to post content that people aren't like gonna watch, even if it's just a handful of people who, like a few people who might want to watch me continue Rain Code or whatever. That's just an example. But then like I have, you know, let's say a few hundred people who want to see me play like other games, and it's like, of course I'm going to choose the other games instead. So it's like, it's just kind of the logical thing to do, and you would do the same if you were in my situation. So yeah, I'm still on the fence if I'm going to finish that game or not. I might upload 1 or 2 more episodes of it. We'll see how it does. Another thing is what you can expect from here on. I want to do a shit ton more variety. Of course, we're going to keep doing ARK, so if you're here for the ARK content, it's not going anywhere. I'm going to continue to do ARK Survival Evolved content, and I believe there's actually a new ARK game coming out that I wasn't even aware of. ARK Survival Ascended, I believe is what it's called. It's like a whole remade ARK Survival Evolved, I guess, like from the ground up. It's just remade. I believe it's also in Unreal Engine 5. Someone's gonna have to fact check me on that. I'm not exactly sure. We'll probably check that. We're gonna check that out. Mortal Kombat drops real soon. I'm going to do a full story mode series on Mortal Kombat. Of course, that game, like, that's not going to take me very long. I could honestly knock that out in just like a few episodes. That's not a big deal. I'll knock that out real quick. So we'll do that, and we'll just do a bunch of other variety games, because like I said, at the end of the day, I am a variety YouTuber, and I want to do some variety shit. I want to do a ton more variety content, because that's kind of, it's just what I personally enjoy doing. So I will say one thing, it's quite crazy, because a lot of this is because of my latest ARK Survival Evolved series, and I will say, ARK, like I can show you, I have a list of video games here. I'll literally show you guys just to prove it. So here was my list of games that I had planned on playing, if it focuses. And literally at the bottom of the list, well, okay, it's not at the bottom of the list, but it's at the bottom of my list mentally, was freaking ARK Survival Evolved. I literally said maybe ARK. That was the only game on this list where I said maybe ARK. I said I might play that game, and it ended up being some of my most successful videos yet. So it's just crazy how things work, man. It's just crazy how things work. If you're on the fence about something, just do it, bro. Like, seriously, just do it. And you never know where it can take you. But yeah, I think that's all for this video. Of course, I'm gonna fucking think about some things as soon as I turn this damn camera off and be like, fuck, I forgot to say that and this and that and whatever. But maybe I'll say it in the comments if I seriously do forget some important things. But I'm gonna go and end this one here. Thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I just conquered the world, because I really didn't. It's a very small step into you know, whatever is next. Of course, I really don't know. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys liked the video, hit that like button. If you dislike the video, hit that dislike button. Be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel to do the content. And as always, capture moments, create memories. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Thank you all so much.